Okay, good morning students. So today's experiment we are going to see about staircase wiring. So the experiment is about how to control a lamp, okay, with two switches. So one single lamp you are going to control using two switches, so that we call it as staircase switch. So you can see here, aim of the experiment has been written as, you can see. So to construct staircase wiring in which one lamp is controlled by two switches. So you will have a single lamp, and the single lamp is controlled by two switches. So lamp, you know, we have taken a 40 watts bulb. Okay, you can take whatever wattage is dependent on you. You can even go with the LEDs, that will be even only 5 to 10 watts. Wattage is nothing but power consumed by that thing. See, so you should have a minimum wattage with the maximum brightness, so that your EB bill will be less. And this voltage rating is specifying at what voltage this lamp will glow. Okay, and this is an AC lamp. So if it is incandescent lamp, I have told incandescent lamp is tube light, and another one is, I have told, is a lamp called as, you previous days you try to use. So depending upon the lamp, whether voltage is required or voltage is not required. So we required one two-way switch. So two-way switch, you have to specify the amp rating. I think you might have seen this in your home. There are two different amp ranging. One is 5 amps, another one is 15 amps. So for a lamp and all, it is 5 amps is more than sufficient. So how many two-way switches you want is 2 required. Then wire, PVC pipe, clamp and insulation tape. All this is, see, this is insulation tape, and all this is required for as per your requirement, which means the distance. Okay, in some case it is 12 feet tall, or in some case it will be more. Okay, so now before going into direct seeing the wiring diagram, so before going to this wiring diagram, you have to know what is one-way switch. So okay, so this is called a one-way switch. See, in one-way switch there is only two connecting terminal. Can you see here? So I am zooming and showing you. So this is 1 and this is 2. This is called as one-way switch, and with the help of one-way switch you can control only one-way direction, or you will have a line, you will have a neutral. Please listen student, there is one thing to be noted here. This, before the switch we have mentioned it as L. L is nothing but line, and N is nothing but neutral. So power will get in through phase, will go to the appliances, and then it will come back to neutral. So if the switch is off, okay, if the switch is off and if you are going to touch this lamp, you should not get any shock. For that reason alone, only the phase will be present if the switch is on. So this how you have to try give the connection. By mistake also you should not give ear line and ear phase, sorry, ear L and ear N. Even if you connect by that way, and if you close the switch, the bulb will glow, but the problem is this switch doesn't have a control there. I repeat, you can see here, there is this is noted as L. L is nothing but line, and N is nothing but neutral. When you touch neutral, you will not get any shock, but when you touch line, you will get a shock. So obviously I should not touch line. You can see here, it is very clear, line has been brought and given to switch. So when switch is open, there is no chance for this line to come to this bulb. So you can go and touch this bulb and change this bulb, nothing will happen. See, if I wrongly given a connection, say assume let this be neutral and this is be phase. If the switch is open, the bulb will not glow, but if you go and touch this bulb, you will get a shock, because already you have connected phase here. So phase is there, you will become the closed path. So what will happen? From this phase bulb to you, and you will close the path and you will get the shock. So the thing you have to remember is, to all the appliances, only neutral should be run and phase should be given only if the switch is closed. phase should come across the appliances or any device. Phase can only come if the switch is closed. If the switch is open, phase should not come to this thing. Like that you have to do, and this is a one way. So that is why it is called as one way switch. I will again show you for your reference. So if it is called as one way switch, you will have only two terminal. So from front side, how can I identify, sir? That will be the question from your side. Good. It is in one way switch, there won't be any marking in this portion. This portion will not be marked with anything. Whereas when you go for a two-way switch in your home, there will be a two dots on the front side. This two dot indicates that it is a two-way switch. Okay, so two-way switch, either you can switch at this bottom or switch at the top. Now in this diagram, it has been pressed in the top side and bottom side. Okay, this is the back side of this, where in one-way switch you have seen only two connections from the back side. I will again show you. So here only two connections is there. So for the two connection, you have given line through this, and you have directly given neutral. So this is the connection of one-way switch. Whereas in two-way switch, you can see here there is a common and there is L1 and L2. Okay, so when you go to shop, when you ask for that I have to give a staircase wiring, sir, it is not only for staircase, even your bedroom lights. Okay, at switchboard you might have on the light, and you will go to bed. Near your bed you can have one more switch. With that switch, if you try to press, the light should be turned off. So there also you can use. It is not only for staircase. In some hotels, if you might have seen, the switchboard will be at a far end from your bed. At the far end, you might have turned on a light, and after that, when you are going to sleep, it is not required that you have to go to the same switchboard and turn off. Near this bed itself, they will have a switch. Just by pressing the switch, that lamp will get switched off. Okay, so a single lamp controlled by two switches, that is only the logic. And the application, for our experiment, we are explaining it as staircase. It is not that it is only for staircase. It can be even used for that purpose also. Okay, so that is what we mean to say. Okay, so I repeat, in a two-way switch, there will be three connections at the back. Okay, now I think you will be somewhat clear. So I repeat, in a one-way switch, there will be only two connections, whereas in two-way, there will be three connections. One is common, another one is L1 and L2. Now we will see about the wiring and all. Wiring connection. See, just for understanding, I am showing here. So they have connected this, they will call it as CFL. I think you might have heard this word, CFL lamp. And that CFL is one type of lamp which will be glowing in white in color. Okay, it is a miniature model of a tube light like that. Okay, so see how they have connection. They have connected a phase here. Then they have connected a wiring such that your two-way connection has been done. Okay, we will see it with our experiment. That is not a problem. Okay, so this is the application. So it is staircase wiring we have shown. So you will open the door, switch on, then you start climbing up. So once you reach here, you will switch off. The controlled lamp is only one lamp. Okay, so this is what this experiment is. Okay, I think, are you clear? So that now we will see our circuit diagram which is given in your manual. Okay, so this is your manual. So first experiment is your staircase wiring. So in staircase wiring, I have told you phase should be always given near to the switch, not to the appliances. To any appliances, you should not give directly phase. So phase should be given only at the bottom. So at the bottom, if you give phase, you see if this lamp get fused. If this lamp get fused, what you will do? You will go to shop, buy one more lamp and place it here. So when you place the lamp here, see already switch is open. Since the phase is at bottom, if you go and touch, you will not get any shock. But if the connection is reversely given, and if this is phase and this is neutral, what will happen? If you go and touch this holder, then the phase will flow across you, and you will get a shock. Okay, so connection, you can see here from the phase I am taking, I am giving to, this is nothing but a two-way switch. You have seen in two-way switch there was three terminal. One is common, another one is L1, L2. Okay, I repeat, I will show the diagram so that you can understand see like this it is there. So this is common, this is L1 and L2. So how you are giving wiring? So this is common, this is 1 and 2. So from the two switches, the switches at bottom and switcher at the top, L1 is connected to the 1 and 2 is connected to the 2 of the two switches. So this is the connection between the two switch. Now you have to bring the phase and give it to the common here. Then from this common I am taking to the lamp and then I am connecting to neutral. This fuse will not be always it will not be used. Okay, so fuse will not be used for lamp and all, because it is very low rating. We will not put fuse, but for experiment purpose I should tell you what is there is something called a fuse. So that is why we have marked it here. Okay, so here fuse is for safety purpose. We all know how the fuse will help us. When the current flowing increases beyond a limit, then this material will not be able to withstand and this material will burn. So this material will burn and protect my equipment, otherwise my equipment might have burned it. So this should not burn, so only this should burn. So automatically this will burn. They will say fuse has gone. You will say call for a EB person, or if you yourself know how to give fuse wire connections, you will try to do in your home. Okay, so this fuse in your home will be at the outside, not at the inside of your home. So it is not separately given for each and every equipment. We will connect it in common. Okay, so I repeat students, so two-way connection, how your connection is being given is, for this experiment you need two switches, and the two switches are two-way switch, not one-way switch. The two switches we are going to use are two-way switch. So in a two-way switch there will be three provision for connecting wire. So you have to give the wire here and you have to tight it from here. So this is a hole. When you tight, a screw will be coming inside and it will try to hold the wire, so it will become tight. So you have to give the wire here, tight the screw. Okay, so you have a common point and L1 and L2. So that common is given to the phase this side, and from the switch to common has been taken to this lamp. Now you see what happens. I am going from bottom to top. Let us assume this be at one position and I am keeping it at one position. So what will happen? From the phase to this common, it will go to this path and it will come to this particular path, and then it will get closed, and then it will go to lamp and lamp start glowing. Okay, now I have started climbing the steps. Once I reach at the top, what I will do, I will press this switch. If I press this switch, the connection from 1 is being brought to connection to 2. I repeat, connection from 1, it will be connection to 2. So now 2 get closed. So automatically what happened here, there is no connection. So automatically this lamp will get turned off. I repeat, so you are at the bottom, so you will keep it at one position here, and this is also will be in one position. So when you press this to 1, what happen is your connection is closed and this bulb will glow again. Okay, in next day morning, somebody, or next day night, some other person is again coming from bottom to top. What you will do? Now the lamp is in off condition because you have climbed up and you have pressed the switch. So you have pressed from 1 to 2. So here you will have a line and here you will have an hatched line. So this is a line and this is hatched line. Now what is at the down, at the bottom of the ground floor? Already this is in 1. Now to glow the lamp, what I will do, I will bring from 1 to 2. So if I bring from 1 to 2, now 2 is on both the side, 2 is connected. So again lamp will glow. I will go to top, I will bring from 2 to 1. So if I am bringing 2 to 1, automatically lamp will off because here it is in 2 position. Now I am bringing to 1 position, so this is only in open, so lamp will get turned off. So in a cyclic order it will get changed. Once if you press from bottom and reach top, and if you change, it will get off. Again when you top from bottom, if you are coming also, you can do it. See, I am keeping in 1, climbing up, turning on the switch, then lamp will get off. Again if I put it in 1, again lamp will glow. You can come down, again you can switch off. At the switch off time, from 1 it will go to 2. Tomorrow if you want to make the lamp to glow, again you have to press 1, go top, press 2. So it will be in cyclic. So in your lab, when you do this experiment, what we will ask you to do is switch position of S1, switch position of S2, lamp condition. So switch position of S1, what and all possible is you can keep it in 1 or you can keep it in 2. So here if I keep it in 1, what happened? If I do in 2, what happened? So whether lamp is on or lamp is off. So that is what you have to explain with this experiment. So this is with respect to experiment number 1. So I will circulate this manual to you. What you have to do is you have to put an observation. In that observation, what you have to do is you have to put the heading as staircase wiring. Then you have to write the aim. Then you have to write the material required. Now since we doesn't want you to write any theory, on right hand side you have to write all this thing. On the left hand side you have to draw your experiment. Okay, the draw of this diagram, try to draw neatly and try to draw the tabular column also. Okay, you don't want to worry, I will send this word file in your Google Classroom so that you can download it. So this is what with respect to first experiment called staircase wiring. I think now already is around 12:15. So I have to explain some basics before going into next experiment. So that is not possible today. So that we will even stop with this. So what we have seen today is we have